All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to our younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutation to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners that had came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. What I want to go into this morning, is as we mature, within the faith, mature in understanding, it's important, that we apply, this wisdom, in all, facets of our life, in every situation, it's good to apply wisdom. Now we understand we're not going to be perfect, we're going to make slip up and mistakes, but we have to remember the main reason for the wisdom, is the first, for us to live by it, as the teachers, as the leaders, of the people, it's important that we live, by these scriptures, because we're even held to a higher standard, than those that we teach. You see, so it's important for us, that we utilize this wisdom, in every, facet of our life. Now, when you go into Wisdom of Solomon 6:16, and I expound on in the spirit, this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 verse 16. It said, "For she, and that she is wisdom, goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her, showing herself favorably unto them in the ways, and it says, and meeteth them in every thought." You see that? And that's the main thing, is that she meeteth them in every thought. It goes to what? Our decision making. And then it says she shows, herself favorably, unto particular men. You see? So this wisdom is a form of favor from Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And applying this wisdom gives us favor in our day-to-day. You see, decision making is very, critical. I'm learning, the importance of decision making. Things you say, things you do, how you react to particular things, the things that you decide to add to your life, the things you decide to take away from your life, that's very critical, within this ministry, man. And we have to, be mindful, of everything, man, and apply wisdom, retain to everything, man. You see? And you see how the spirit, works, that especially, dealing with women. You had El Apostle Kabar, he put that video up of the guy coach, Greg Adams. He one of those Jakes, that kind of, shed light, about the nigga woman, the woman in general, and, he had this term called roaring, in the woman, and we understand what that is, man, leaving seed in the woman, especially these type of women, man. He made the point, and you could tell he was serious, but basically, man, he told Jake, man, stop, roaring in these women, man, because at the end of the day, we gotta be very mindful, of the effect they can have. Now, of course, you gonna get, the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, might send brothers something, and they might just be they thing, but the majority of the time, it's a thing of lust, and it can turn to a disaster, So I'm not saying that there's never a case, where, you can't, deal with a woman, and add a woman to your situation, because the Most High might set something up, but then the majority of the time, it's a thing of lust. And see, we gotta apply wisdom and use women, these current women for what they are, man. The majority of them harlots, man. These not the grade of women, to be attached to. You see, the majority, like I say, there's an exception to the rule, everything, but the majority, speaking for the majority, these women are not the type of women to be attached to in these times, man. And I'm going to say this, all right? And just because a woman says shalom with a head wrap, that doesn't mean put your guard down, man. And everything all good, man. If anything, you should be more alert. Experiences that brothers done had, the brothers, have told us about particular things, man. So shalom in the head wrap don't mean it's all good too, man. Hey, the nigga woman said shalom too. You see? Hey, because what we got to understand is men, speaking to you men, all right? What we got to understand is men is that the nature of these women that we dealing with, this grade of women that we dealing with in America, man, because each, few years they get worse and worse and worse and worse, man, But what we have to understand within this system, in this setup, all right, if the nigga woman, didn't choose the career path, she didn't, forsake everything for her career, where she has this, this decent earning job or high earning job or whatever. If Eve didn't do that, all right, basically Eve is in survival mode out here. If Eve didn't go get that career, and stick all the way through, and secure, all right, the bag in Esau's system, she's basically, those that didn't are basically in survival mode, man. Those that are living off the government, those that have these, these little rinky-dink jobs, you see, they're basically, in survival mode, whether they have kids or don't have kids. So when you're in survival mode, you will adapt, you will play a particular role, to get what you need, to get what you want, because you're looking for some type of rescue plan. You gotta remember, you can look it up. The nigga woman net worth in America is $5, man. So the majority of these women, all right, have the mindset, of being in survival mode. So yeah, they'll act like a Muslim if they need to. Because see, a woman in survival mode gonna come to some type of something that's organized where she can come seek some type of refuge, man. So she'll act like a Muslim. She'll be pan-African, whatever she gotta be, all right, to survive, man. To come be a damn leech. You see? And as men, we gotta be mindful of these things, man. We gotta be mindful, and that's why the scripture say wisdom shall meet us in every thought. And we really got to apply wisdom to these real-time situations, man. We really have to apply wisdom to these real-time situations that we're faced with, man. And yeah, brothers, we're gonna make mistakes. You see? But the thing is, all right, is not to continue to get hit with the same jab, man. And then blame it on Satan. All right? No, we as men, men of Yahweh Shem Shai, we got to utilize wisdom, in situations, man. All right? Because this, at the end of the day, decisions, come with consequences, man. And I've seen the reason, like I don't have kids, and the reason why, even before I came into the truth, I've seen men destroyed. I've seen men before and after kids, before and after having, baby mamas, and, I seen men destroyed. I seen men peace, being taken away. You see? I've seen men, lose one of my best friends. One of the main things, that prevented me from having, just having children with these random women was my best friend in high school. When he had his first baby mama, we was in high school, and I was taking him over there to her house, and they argued the whole time. And when he got there, he didn't have no voice. He was hoarse, arguing with her the whole time. I seen all my uncles, what they was going through, the hell they was catching, how they was getting embarrassed by these women, how they'll show up and cut up. I was like, hell no. You know? Hell no. You see? So at the end of the day, you know, within this system, all right, we understand this system, man, dealing especially with the nigga woman, because it's like it get worse and worse, man. You know, and don't let Shalom fool you. You know, it's the same nigga woman. All right, Eve. You know, since she's been exposed, the thing with Eve now, she's trying to repackage herself because the light is out. You know, there's a spotlight on Eve. There's a lot of exposure coming out, and she trying to repackage herself, man. You know, so I just want to, you know, bring some light on that because, you know, he said that even this other comedian, you know, he's a comedian, but you know, he spoke some points. You know, Charlotte King, you know, he's a comedian. Jake had a little funny commentary videos, but even he was like, man, you know, men gotta pick better options, man. You know, men gotta pick better options, man. Even he said that, man. So you see just how, you know, the spirit move. You know, the spirit, you know, it jump on men that ain't prophets just to, you know, make a point or two. And really, you gotta, you know, be mindful, utilize wisdom, man. You know, within every situation, man. And that's with everything, man. The workplace, utilize wisdom, man. You know, when you out and about, you know, utilize wisdom. Let wisdom, you know, meet us in every thought, because everything has a repercussion, man. You know, whether good or bad. You know, always thinking about the big picture. You know, this wisdom teaches us to think about the big picture. You see, the long run, because the end game is serving Yahweh by Shemal Shah, being as productive as we can within the ministry. You know, discipline ourselves, you know, and praying to endure to salvation. So we don't want to make decisions that alter that or that hinder that, you know, within this faith. So I just want to put that out there, man, especially, you know, for brothers. You know, I know every brother in a different situation, man. You got these brothers that's real young, you know, coming in, you know, Jake, you know, like old head say, still wet behind the ears, you know, and like I say, these videos, you know, is you know, like the apostle say, electronic epistles to the churches, man. You know, there was men set up to make mistakes, so we wouldn't have to make mistakes. You know, and we gotta utilize that. So, Lord will, you brothers, you know, will edify, you know, till the next time I say shalom.